It's good to be back. That's the first thing I'll say. Good to be back commentating a bingo battle tournament. We haven't had one in since February. Well, in any case, looks like both our participants are getting their bearings. They're both pretty rusty. I mean, they had the practice round for that, but now they're in the real thing. They need to get serious. Not much to comment on here right now. The early game is always the least interesting part. Seems Pocket may be struggling to get a handle on his throwing. He keeps throwing Louis around. Anthony's trying to go for the Slurker. Wait for it to do its thing, but he sees the desiccated Skittle. He gets one. And he manages to avoid the other swiping off a Pikmin, but the Slurker manages to get its fill.
Watch out for the Slurker.
Yep. Anthony manages to hit the Slurker. Thought the aim would be a little bit off there, but it wasn't. However, the Slurker does manage to suck up those Pikmin as well. It can only hold 15, but Anthony's got 25 in total.
Like Anthony just barely missed the hitbox where Alf gets stuck.
25 to 19, but despite the smaller total Pikmin count, Pocket is further towards the win. Not only does he have 2 bingo card items to Anthony's 1, but they're lined up.
And then again, Anthony having trouble with this Lurker.
While trying to get to the Skeet Escape, Pocket provided an opportunity for that Hermit Crawman to strike. Anthony's almost finished with the Slurker, but it's going to take a little while longer yet.
See what Pocket can do.
But at last it's down. And Anthony's Pikmin are saved. Pocket's still trying to deal with the Crawmad. Manages to take down a Skeet Escape while he's at it. It seems there may be a bit of a confrontation here because some of Anthony's stray Pikmin wandered into Pocket's turf. Well, I doubt you can really call this the water turf, but you get the point. And Pocket brings in the Skeet Escape as Anthony brings in the Wogpole and the Slurker. Pocket now has... well, they both now have 2 lines that have 2 of the items.
Did Alf just get sniped by the Skeet Escape? Oh
Anthony
no, Anthony!
1 more bridge fragment to complete the bridge.
That's sad. That's like a
Pocket
10
brings
second
back
time
the
loss.
Crawmad. Not going to do much for him in terms of the bingo card right now, but it's always good to keep your options open. Now Anthony's trying to get his own Crawmad, and he's got a Spicy Spray stored up. But unlike in Pikmin 2, where taking the Spicy Spray from the cherries just adds it to your stockpile, in Pikmin 3 it immediately uses it.
Weird, some of Pocket's Pikmin are at Anthony's base.
He seems to be clearing them up pretty well, even though he didn't really intend that. But even so, he's letting them do their thing.
I recommend getting that Skeet Escape while Anthony's close by, but...
yeah, if Pocket manages to get the Skeet Escape instead, that means Anthony will be locked out of the Skeet Escape, and Pocket just needs a blue marble! Anthony needs to find it and collect it before Pocket can. Otherwise, his fate is already sealed. Anthony manages to find and pluck his rocks and avoid the Slurker, well, not completely. But Pocket needs that Slurker just as much as he needs the blue marble. if Anthony can bring in the Slurker before Pocket, and if he can win a potential confrontation over the Slurker, which I mean, Anthony has the numbers and the spicy to do it, but Pocket has the element of surprise, which he is now using.
Quick, Charlie, get over here.
But Anthony is bringing in backup. The fact that the Slurker took some of Anthony's squad means his numbers in practice ended up being somewhat thinned out. But it may be of use to Anthony to know. Well, he probably does know, but to remember. And the Rock Storm! It does nothing. Unusual for Pikmin 3. But yeah, there are more rocks further back there that Anthony can go and get. But if he does, then that seeds the ground here to Pocket take the Slurker. However, if Pocket manages, once Pocket kills the Slurker, he'll have to deal with the Pikmin that it picked up. So he'll have to fight Anthony's Pikmin again. And by that point, Anthony might be in a good position to wrest control back of the situation and the Slurker. Anthony throws in a battle mine.
What?
It kills a large number of his own Pikmin.
Anthony's just sitting there dumbfounded.
It does significant damage. It does significant damage to Louis, but at the cost of that many of his own Pikmin.
You know,
I'm not sure if that was a sacrifice he was willing to make, or if that was just a blunder on his part.
It most likely was a blunder. You could have gotten away without killing any Pikmin.
But while Anthony tried to take the route of beating Louis senseless under the bridge, Pocket managed to secure the Slurker and thus the win. Pocket 1, Anthony 0. Seems the second Pikmin type are not too far away from the starting bases. Only a dirt wall seems to be separating them.
Now, if we had macarons on this layout, you could do what I call a drought strat and immediately go for it
Yeah.
by throwing a captain to Atlas boost early.
Isn't that something SVU did a lot?
Yeah, as well as
in the last
Jot.
one?
That's why I call it a drought strat.
I thought you were calling it that because of like it being analogous to the thing he does on that one tile lands layout on Pikmin 2.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Hold the button to lock on. Hold the ZL for like 2 seconds and it'll lock on. I know it's weird.
Seems Anthony seems to be breaking the dirt that allows him access to those Pikmin. Meanwhile, which I think are going to be blues because of the Blinos on this map. Meanwhile, Pocket seems to have been focusing on the big Bulborb. Getting to that first.
Can't wing Pikmin theoretically kill Blinos without any glitches? Because they jump up in the
But
air.
you have to like, it's way easier with blues.
Yeah.
And we can see now that they're blues anyway. The Bulborb does manage to get a few kills in.
Decent amount.
Okay, more than a few.
Wakes up a second.
No, it's woken up a second one.
It's tag team.
Anthony may have to abort here. Retreat! Yeah, that bubble's going back to sleep. But the Whip Tongue never sleeps. And those Skitter Leaves don't really sleep either. They just wait
The
for
Whip
the
Tongue
to
step on the Skittly.
Just a split second too late to save those Pikmin. Seems Anthony and Pocket are both having Bulb Ball problems here. But Pocket brings in the yellow marble. And that's a good position. That allows 3 different bingo lines, whereas the other position would have only allowed 2. In comes the blue marble. And that's also in a position to complete 3 bingo lines, including the same one as the yellow. Anthony does manage to bring in the Bulb Orb, and it's 30 to 24 in favor of Anthony. Not only that, but he now has access to his blues. Pocket is catching up in numbers. Okay, now he isn't anymore.
I was kind of
Full
concerned
grubs,
if those
but luckily they are harmless, so Anthony can just go for them. They don't seem... He seems to be having other priorities right now, though. Pocket manages to take down the Bulb Orb with no issues. And he has a Rock Storm. If he waits for the right moment to use it, which could be right now, this could be make or break right here. But wait! The Rock Storm has in fact worked. Wait, no, wait. Can the rocks damage enemies?
The rocks should be able to damage enemies.
Because one hit the Wollywog, and I don't know if it made an... Okay, no, it didn't. It did not damage the Wollywog.
I'm pretty sure I saw the rock hit the Wollywog as
It
well.
hit the Wollywog, but it didn't damage the Wollywog.
That's interesting. Anyways, skid weaves. Why does no one know how to deal with them?
It's 32 to 38, and 2 bingo items to 3. No, 3 to 3 now. And
That blue jumped on top of the lily pad.
Looks like both squads are now performing their operations in the water. Pocket trying to go after some Blinos. Anthony trying and failing to reach the Sunseed over there. Now trying again and failing again. Trying again and succeeding, but... Well, no, actually he does fail again. But that Sunseed is all he needs to win. And Pocket's win has been denied because Anthony collected the red marble he needed.
What's Alf doing on the lily pads?
Pocket may not have a path to winning right now, but he does manage to deny the Sunseed.
And
bring it back for himself. Anthony has a lot of reinforcements, but he can't use them because they're reds. And Pocket is slowly bringing that Sunseed over to his side, and if he collects it, because it's the only one on the map, Anthony's going to have to find a different way to win here. He has some blues on him here, but it's not going to be enough. Pocket's been focusing on the blues more than Anthony has.
Watch out, that Bulb Orb's gonna cause issues.
Going for that Bulb Orb is
Especially if he
pointless
dismiss.
on Anthony's end. The only reason he'd want to do it would be to get more numbers.
How is that Bulb Orb not eating any Pikmin until I started speaking?
The only reason to kill that Bulb Orb would be to get the numbers, because they both have their Bulb Orb position on the bingo card fulfilled.
Or, you know, just to open up the path.
Well, you can just go around. Oh wait, no, the carriers can't. Now Pocket only needs a yellow marble. And he sneakily left a single Pikmin to slowly damage Charlie, and you can see it took out about an 8, somewhere between an 8th and a 6th of his health. Oh, well, what's this? Pocket collected the other blue marble, and now only needs a sheer grub. If Anthony had collected his earlier, well, he can collect his right now. But this also means Pocket hasn't collected his own, so Anthony's going to need to find Pockets and collect them. But Pocket now loses 11 reds to the Rock Storm. This
Sunseed
narrows it out for Anthony better. But the Sunseed is still stuck for Pocket. He's trying to get it unstuck.
I think Anthony actually has an advantage on the Sunseed. It's probably... Since Anthony's Pikmin...
dropping it and picking it up again. Anthony's one Pikmin that was still there manages to distract, but Pocket does manage to get it out of there.
Never mind. Looks Barry is moving again.
The Sunsea comes in for Pocket. And it's what he needed as well. I didn't even notice that. Pocket, 2. Anthony, 0. Maybe one of these days I should get a higher definition gong. I mean, this gong is classic. We can't get rid of it.
We have winged Pikmin.
We do
Very
indeed have
cool.
wings. Not only do we have wings, but they seem to be flowered right out of the gate. If I looked at that correctly.
Yeah. Kind of interesting. Since...
And this is why I like Parch Brook so much. Well, among its general versatility is a good map. Bomb rocks. Wait a minute. If there's anything we've learned, is there anything we learned in the Cosmic Drive Cup 3, it's that Bomb Rocks, Parch Brook, and Anthony don't mix.
Yeah. That's true. Very true.
But, it seems Pocket has got an enemy annihilator. If he can save it till he gets up top, that could be game-changing. He just needs to aim it well. He could use one of his bomb rocks to bust open the dirt wall, because he doesn't really need the bomb rocks to take out the enemies because he's got the annihilator. But he might be saving them for a potential confrontation with Anthony, and a good opportunity to replicate the 220, even though he's never heard of it.
Most likely never heard of it. There's always a chance.
Oh no! Ugh, this might be the 220 on Pocket's end.
That's not good. Pikmin 3 bomb rocks are kind of weird.
Yeah, that was all of Pocket's wings. Pocket might just be screwed now. I think this is a Pocket's 220 moment. This is 10-16.
And doesn't Pocket have wings on top of?
Well, I don't know, but if that wasn't all the wings, it was certainly most of them. Still holding on to that annihilator.
See, look, there's some wings up there.
But there are. Just has to make sure Anthony doesn't blow them up.
I recommend using the Annihilator right now.
Still holding on to it. Probably waiting until that shows up. Is he even aware he has it? Is he trying to get a good angle to use the Annihilator? No, he's getting a good angle for the lemon. He still doesn't realize he has it. You think he remembers what it is? Or is he just being that cautious with it? Well, it looks like Anthony just needs a fiery blowhog, which he's just jumped over to get. And this time he's actually going to pull off the blowhog kill that got him 220'd in the Cosmic Drive Cup 3.
Wasn't it a Wallywog?
Well, it was right after the blowhog that he tried to go for the Wallywog. And would you look at that? That's interesting. Not only did Anthony win this one, it was his opponent who had an explosion incident happen. Pocket 2, Anthony 1. A reminder to our viewers that the score is currently 2-1 in favor of Pocket. Let's see how this changes. And change it will, because this is not the same layout as earlier. This is the flukeweed layout. Which means there are wings. I mean, of course there are wings. And needs to be mindful of that the Wolf Bulborb. Yeah, you can get the one-hit kill if it's staying still. It's more difficult if it's moving. Pocket trying to lock on. But no Pikmin to throw. Oh, cherry right next to Pocket's onion. Better grab that up. And Pocket gets another enemy annihilator. Let's see if he actually remembers it exists this time. He does! Yep. Oh, it can take down pellet posies as well. I mean, they are. I guess they are technically enemies.
And they're one of the only enemies without the quote-unquote soul.
Well, I mean, in Pikmin 2, they scream when you hit them.
Really? I don't think I even noticed that. I'm gonna have to check if that's true.
It sounds like a squeaking mouse.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess. But like, once you kill it, aside from every other enemy in the game, or in the franchise, it does not have the soul thing rise up from it.
Yeah.
Same thing with flukeweeds, I guess.
Although, to be fair, the Groinks and the Pikmin 2 Bulbers don't. I mean, I know that's because they can revive, but still. Anthony lifting up the flukeweeds. Pocket growing up the wing numbers. Using the wings also to carry the yellow marble. Not taking the wing 1 pellets just yet. Prioritizing those flukeweeds and seeing what's under them. Which, if Anthony's flukeweeds for anything to go by, seems to be more wing pellets. You better be careful with those flukeweeds, because I know one of them has a male Shigarub under it, and that can get ya if you're not prepared for it. Anthony managed to take down a Bulborb, and he has a Battle Mind from the Cherry.
I'd also recommend picking up that yellow marble.
And that he does.
Could be really helpful in tandem with the red Bulborb.
Yeah, that could be really good for him. Now Pocket lifts up the bamboo gate, leaves Louie at home to pluck, moves out. There's a blue marble right there. How convenient. And a skitter leaf, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there it goes. Now, the green skitter leaves are not the only ones on this map. They're also the desiccated ones. And who knows where they're gonna be. One of them gets crushed for Pocket. Anthony summons in his battle mind to see what the next cherry has in store for him. It's a teleporter. Those reds are now at the mercy of the Wollywog until Pocket can make his way back. Wait, what's this? He whistled them immediately before he teleported, so they came running back to him.
I'm pretty sure what happened is that since the Pocket got them onto the Waterlog, once they got taken off, they saw that they couldn't tap the Waterlog and decided to join up.
Anthony is now opening up the bamboo gate to come into Pocket's side. He's charting his way on in. Having to leave that poor red behind. But maybe it's better in case the red dies. He arms his battle mine. And he throws it. He wants to throw it over the gate. Straight into the onion.
Actually got shut out by Pocket's wing. Very good move.
But it will only explode I believe, if a leader goes near it. Because I saw those Pikmin near it and they didn't trigger it.
Yep, that is correct.
Pocket is looking for male Shigrubs. I think I know how he's going to find them, but he hasn't realized it yet. The only male Shigrubs on this layout, I believe, are under the fluke weeds. But he doesn't know that.
Also, participants cannot hear the commentary.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that.
Yep. I see how Anthony could win with a golden sunseed and a red marble.
He could.
I've seen both of those so far.
And there's the red
so is
marble, he can
Anthony.
use those reds. But no, he's using the wings instead. Which means he doesn't have enough wings to go for the golden sunseed. This could be a miscalculation on his part.
Or you can do some real funky stuff with throwing Charlie around.
Pocket is trying to steal the lemon.
And
It looks like he's succeeded. But not at no cost to him.
maybe
And
Anthony
the
won't even
lucky
need
marble
that
may land on
sunseed.
the golden sunseed. But no, it lands on the regular sunseed. The golden sunseed must still be his next target. Luckily, he does have enough wings both to carry it and to deter Pocket. The path to victory is easier for Anthony than it is for Pocket, unless Pocket snatches that sunseed, but he's not going to be able to with only 2 wings.
Quickly.
Anthony goes in with just his wings and a spicy. He wants to be bogged down as little as possible and have as much time as possible to bring it in. And you know what? It's working. There's nothing Pocket can do. He doesn't have the wings to contest the sunseed. And Anthony's brought in his own reds to try and deter Pocket's reds. This is strategy right here. This is tactics. Anthony's finally getting the hang of it. And you can see how it paid off for him. Anthony, 2. Pocket, 2. Wait! No, don't wait, don't wait. This is Twisted Cavern. My mind was playing tricks on me. It made me think it was Berry Pond again.
It did look like Berry Pond for a second. You know, that's the exact same scenery.
It really doesn't
Seeing
help.
that's
Like,
what I figured out.
the Pikmin 3's bingo battle maps come in they come in pairs, and the pairs are similar. I have to remember, I struggle to tell the difference between Rusted Labyrinth and Corroded Maze until I remember that one of them has a slide.
Pretty sure Rusted Labyrinth is the one with the slide, right?
I think
Anyways,
so.
Enemy
Oh!
Annihilator.
Anthony gets a sick Enemy Annihilator shot. But this is also something Pocket's ready to take advantage of. Very little in Pikmin strictly benefits one of the players.
No, it will probably benefit both of them. With very quick catapults into higher Pikmin numbers.
Looks like they're both bringing in Bulbobs at roughly the same time.
Anthony's
But
already
wait.
winning.
Anthony just needs the orange, the citrus lump. Is he going to find it anywhere around here? He's searching through the field of dead
Looks
Bulbobs.
like
and it doesn't
Pocket
seem-
already has it.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
And that's why Anthony is, well, he's not raiding Pocket, he's turning back. He sees Pocket as, he sees that as unavoidable. Now Pocket just needs a yellow marble. Anthony needs to find it quick. Pocket's already found it, but Anthony's closer. But he doesn't have any Pikmin. He pulls his Pikmin off the apple, and he goes for the yellow marble. Pocket has Pikmin to contest it, but Anthony has a little thing called getting there first. Plus the fact that Pocket is now having to fight through male sheargrubs and then desiccated skitterleaves. He could just go the other way. I don't know if that struck him yet. But maybe he seeks to, well, I don't know what he's doing.
Looks like those skitterleaves are having the field day.
Maybe he sees it a foregone conclusion that, oh! Nice one on Anthony's part. I think that enemy annihilator basically sealed the deal for him right out of the gate. Anthony, 3, Pocket, 2! You know, I have a feeling this is going to be the first match since 2020 that Anthony wins. And we got the flute wheel layout for the second time. Maybe this time Pocket has realized, or maybe somehow gleaned, that the male sheargrubs are under the fluke weeds. Maybe that'll serve him better this time. It's a good thing no one told him. Well, it's a good thing for Anthony that no one told him. I keep referring to a good thing from only one participant's perspective. It's just a good thing. Anyway, it looks like Pocket is going straight for the wings. Anthony going for that marble. It doesn't line up with the Dwarf Bulborb, but he doesn't care. He takes what he can get. Lucky Marble lands on the Desiccated Skitterleaf. This means Anthony may not have to fight some. And that's always good news, not having to fight Desiccated Skitterleaves.
Unless you're me, of course. In which case you keep talking about how easy it is to defeat Skitterleaves and not understand why people are not able to do so.
Well, we'll see when your match comes around. Oh! Pocket loses 11 Pikmin. All of them reds, seemingly, to the Rock Storm. Well, losing reds isn't as bad as losing wings. But still, that's 11 Pikmin down.
Wing Pikmin actually get knocked down from flight if they get hit by the Rock Storm.
I've seen a few get... I think I've seen, like, a few get crushed sometimes.
Yeah,
like, you can crush wings, but it's a lot harder.
Yeah, you have to do it, like, they have to get hit by the rocks twice or already be on the ground.
Anthony charges the Bulborb and brings it down. I think there's a golden rule when it comes to a number of Pikmin you need to charge the Bulborb in one go. And it's different for reds because they're stronger. I think it's like 21 for most Pikmin colors and like 16, 17 for reds. I don't know, this is just what I myself determined like a year ago. I can't really remember it.
I think it's closer to 13, but yeah, that seems about right. You know what isn't right? Dealing with the Bulborb based on with only 5 Pikmin.
Yeah. Pocket goes for the cherry. Anthony goes for the Wollywog. And there are no bomb rocks to ruin his day this time. Big Bulborb comes in a convenient spot for him. Wait. Was it Anthony or Pocket that just passed by a red marble? It was Anthony, and that marble's come in. Pocket has to stop that Wollywog, or it's over for him. He knocks Anthony down, but that's not going to do much. He accidentally throws away his battle mine, and it looks like there's nothing Pocket can do. It's over. And this is it. The first match anyone can remember that Anthony has actually won. And so indeed he has. Anthony has won the match with a final score of 4-2. With this victory, Anthony advances to the Flower Bracket quarterfinals. His opponent will be Zien. Meanwhile, Pocket goes to the first set of the Leaf Bracket. And who he will face there will not be determined for quite a while.